there's a different kind of game that's being added to all of this. This is just on the cartridge side, and this is very controversial to me because I can see the good in it, but I can also see how this would be incredibly frustrating. Game key cards are a game cartridge that does not have the game on it. So we've gone from a download code, so you buy a box and all you have is the box, and it has a code for the game, to game key cards, which will give you some kind of a cartridge that unlocks downloaded content on it.
Why even have a box? Why have a cart? Why have any of that? It's like when ID Software came out with the Doom Anniversary set, and we're gonna give you a BFG, but the game box has nothing in it. It has code. Everybody went nuts. Everybody revolted. Everyone said that is a giant waste of time. Why are you going to put a little card that has nothing that you have to download?
I blame you, Loki.
I blame Thank you so much, Culture.
You're welcome.
It's my fault. I don't know why, but I tricked Nintendo into selling boxes with nothing in them.
Yeah, I'll just say, in this generation, buying a box with a download code in it, the only time that I have ever done that is, one, if it's exclusive, and two, if somehow my box has been damaged and I need a replacement box, I might buy something that's a download code in a box in order to replace because I got kids, sometimes they step on things. It's very frustrating, so that I can replace the broken box. That'll be about the only time I'll tolerate a download code in a box.
We had a game place where we were talking about how great the Switch was. We were talking about how fun the games were, and we were talking about the fact that all you had to do is open up the little port, put the game in, close it, and you're good to go. You don't have to be hooked up to the internet. You don't have to be hooked up to anything. You don't have to download anything. You just put the card in and go.
And look, I'm on your team here because I'm just going to say, if you're worried about digital rights management, cartridges solve the problem for the most part. If you want to share a game and have a digital download with a friend, you just renew it every week with Nintendo, surface level bologna sausage garbage of subscriptions thing. You can. But I mean, otherwise, a cartridge is a permanent DRM. And that's one of the reasons why Nintendo should just stick with them.
It is. It's a DRM you own. So if you wanted to sell a digital game, you could with a game key card. That is about the only advantage that you have. But there are a lot of people that aren't worried about reselling their games. They want to have, especially with Nintendo, they want to have their game and have it forever. When the PlayStation servers went down, they made it apparent that even if you have a physical copy of something, if the PlayStation servers shut down, you can't even verify it in order to download it. So you can't even play a physical disc if PlayStation says you can't play that physical disc. So I'm sure somebody at some point is going to fix that for people. But if you look here, Bravely Default, which I believe that's a remaster, yeah, that is $40, and that is a game key card. But then where is it? Yeah, Street Fighter right here. That is also a game key card according to the current box art, and that's $60. So pricing does not seem to be determined by how much, whether it's a game key card or not. So interesting. Of course, we also have the pricing discussion on DK Bonanza being 70 versus Mario Kart World being 80 or maybe 90, depending on the region. Yes, it is 90 in certain regions, or more than 90 if you account for tax and translation, if you are crazy enough to buy a Spanish edition. I think the game key card one is going to be really confusing and disappointing for a lot of people. I don't know of many people who are going to be excited that they have the option of reselling their digital games. Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah, no.
I've been very clear on this. I think you just need to own your games physically, and I hate digital stuff passionately.
Agreed.
The idea that you will own nothing and be happy is the same philosophy as this garbage. And again, Nintendo was one of the only game systems that would give you that, that actual physical copy of a game you could play forever. And that's the problem. What happens when they stop supporting this bologna sausage?
Exactly.
Yeah. Because they eventually do shut down their servers. The Wii U stuff is shut down now. So
I can't use the Wii. I mean, that's annoying.